know what caught is? Is resisting. It's not experiencing. Feeling deeply, being very intimate with an experience is not being caught. Being caught is when you're struggling, like with that little Chinese kind of figure. What I don't remember that, but lock, the little finger lock thing. That's being caught. Does that make sense? It's a different way of seeing it, right? Feeling sadness doesn't mean that you're caught. If you struggle with it and go like this, or if it's like it's eating you and you don't know anything else, not in a oneness kind of way, but in an overwhelmed kind of way, that's being caught too. So there's a organic balance that we want to find. You know, you're leaning too far into the human experience and you can't remember who you are and what you are, and that there's some part of you that is free within it. I mean, at some point it becomes all natural. You don't have to remind yourself, but perhaps in the beginning. Then there may be some sobering up and going, whoa, what what is free within this? There's something right now that is open and free. It doesn't deny, see, to do that. It's just like, what is open and free right now? There's something that's free within this. And just create some space. And so that's how you will be taught how to deepen in the awareness of your empty nature. Is life will give you the experience of that. You don't have to at some point keep asserting emptiness teachings to yourself. You'll be given the opportunity within any moment to be able to embody emptiness in form right now. Both and with every arising. And that's how we can be so deeply intimate with an experience, and how someone like Amma or whomever it is that is maybe if you have a being that you admire, what it is maybe that you admire about them. You know, is that perhaps they're so intimately in life and not protecting themselves because they don't have to protect themselves. And like I said, I spent since I was 25 been going to see Amma and watching her in action for hours with each individual coming up to her and just seeing her cry and laugh, and sometimes a look of agony will cross her face when because she's like a unprotected mirror. But what she's reflecting back isn't necessarily trying to do anything, actually. There's just such freedom there. It's not even a thought, it's just pure freedom that it can be everything and it is everything. But that is very healing for people to have that kind of model of someone reflecting back to you your own agony. I went to see Amma like a year or so after my brother died. And that was like 18 years ago, a long time ago. But you know, when you lose somebody, it always feels in some way fresh that you miss them now, you know? So I went to go see Amma, and I showed a picture of my brother to her, and and she asked her Swami what happened, and so we had a little conversation. And she I don't even know if anyone else saw it. It's almost like sometimes you know, this lightning or thunder happens in it, and there's an opening that happens in split second opening, and it's maybe just for you. You don't know. But there was like this crack that happened where her face and her whole being took on the agony of what I was holding inside. And she reflected it back to me with her face. I mean, who does that, you know? No one, no one. It's too frightening, you know, to but it but she did, and you know, because she was in that moment, that agony. And I swear it took about 60, 70, 80%. I don't know how much of my pain away at one moment, just to be met, you know, just to be met. And there's a being right then and there, not unthinking, right? But suffering is optional. Do you think that is just, you know, that is one little step along the way? We're so much more.